Welcome to more Gran Turismo Sports Specialtatin. Yes, folks, we're actually back. We are really and truly doing sport mode on Tokyo Expressway Central Outer. And penalties haven't been. Okay. I'm having. Okay, I just had flashbacks. But you know what? I'm really good at this track. I'm in my alternate account, and there was fixes in the 1.30 update that were literally nothing whatsoever. Fixed something that broke in the previous update. Whatever. We're going here. We're going. And are we gonna go well? Well, we're gonna find out, folks. Let's see what happens. The lights are about to go green, and I'm doing the first challenge because I already know it's gonna go terribly, so I might as well have it go terribly. And Jiminy Cricket, you didn't even let me say style. I'm already getting hit, and I couldn't even say stop. To be fair, they might have been sweeping out away to not hit the car that didn't start, but at least none of the cars at the start are sweeping, so that at least they fixed that. They broke in. I didn't even get to say previous update, and I was already hitting the wall. But that other car did get a penalty. But now it's going to be a demolition derby for me to have any chance of attempting to win. And yes, folks, this is actually going to be the first challenge because I'm in my alternate account and I can. But that doesn't necessarily mean I have any chance whatsoever of winning that challenge. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a whole heck of heap of passing there. They're pretty much 3 wide and 4 wide and 2 wide and that's whatever it is wide. There's not enough room for me to actually get by. Well, you didn't even let me say Snikes before I get hit in the wall. I was gonna say, holy Snikes, I didn't actually get a penalty through that. And I still didn't get a penalty through that, but that other driver didn't too. One driver that deserved a penalty got it, another one that deserved a penalty didn't. Technically, those are better odds than they used to be. I haven't got a penalty yet either, and I didn't deserve one, so that's better odds than it used to be, but it's still not good. I haven't gotten a penalty yet, and by far haven't deserved one. A car that hit me in the wall that deserved a penalty didn't get one, but one did, so that's 2 out of 3. Good. That's barely passing. Just barely passable. Gran Turismo Sport in a nutshell on a good day. Granted, again, Tokyo Expressway Central Outer Loop is kind of sort of my good day, but well, if the races were daily. Good week. That kind of sounds better on paper, but in reality, it's. You didn't even let me say no. No, not. I didn't actually get hit in the wall there. I'm kind of surprised. Granted, I didn't get much room either, but whatever. That purse all bites. Well, this is. Wow, this is still a demolition derby. But, you know what? I am a dirty driver at heart. I like demolition derbies, so. Folks, have at it. I still haven't got a penalty yet, so you know what? I'm just gonna ram that person as long as I can until. He didn't even let me say where I don't even know what I was actually gonna say there until they wreck, till I get by. I don't know. At this point, I kind of want to wreck that guy and I kind of want to win, so. To be honest, the person in the black car there who still has a penalty has attempted to wreck multiple drivers at this point, so my ultimate goal will probably be more wreck that idiot than win because I'm. Oh, for Jiminy Cricket's sakes. I swear I'm good at this track, folks. I have proof on my channel that I am. It's just. Well, I gotta take care of some business first, because I got the business from someone else that allowed me to not take care of my business in front. Jiminy Cricket, that's just a straight up dirty driver there. If you see that driver on track, report him. They're obviously dirty. Another car appears as a penalty. Let's see if they actually race clean. Hallelujah! Just because you have a penalty doesn't mean you're a dirty driver, because the penalty system is still broken. It's better than it was, but it's still broken. And you know what, folks? I'll still take that as a relative positive, because at least the person who deserved the penalty has to still serve the penalty. But there's also someone in the pack in which I've already passed that deserved the penalty that didn't get it. But I will say I had no trouble passing the car the second time around. So maybe I can say that was a legitimate mistake. Y'all can make your own opinions on, well, you already watched it happen, but I'm past it now and it's really no big deal, so let's make it in which there's kind of a deal going. We're nowhere close to where there's a deal going, though. You know what, folks? It's not that bad of a thing, really. I'm getting to race cleanly and freely and actually kind of how I want for now, and it actually makes my SR go up. Yes, your SR goes up at a race at Tokyo Expressway Central Outer Loop. It's a cotton picking miracle. To be honest, though, as y'all saw before, my SR still went down when I get hit in the wall, though. So that's still pretty much a negative. But it does seem like the SR goes down more for people who are the hitters than the hitty. The hitty should never have the sportsman separating go down at all. But again, it is better than it was. Still bad, but better than it was. Speaking of the gap, still bad, but better than it was. So that means first and second are battling with each other. Because the gaps between second and first are pretty much equal. I gained about 6 seconds that last lap. And them two are battling. Jiminy Creed, I might still have a chance to finish third by about a second. Unless they both have undeserved penalties. We'll have to see, folks, because honestly, there's no way to know yet, because while you can see the penalties now that other drivers had, hallelujah, it still ain't on this board. You have to be within seeing distance of their car to tell what their penalties are. Thought I saw a glimpse of the car there. Jiminy Cricket, they both have penalties. Holy snikes, am I seriously gonna win this? Am I seriously gonna win this? I mean, in theory, I should very much win this, but in reality, y'all already saw what happened, but it's literally gonna come down to the wire, isn't it? And I'm not even gonna have to touch anybody for it, so I can't complain about that no matter what happens position-wise, because they're gonna have to delete a penalty, and then in theory, they go ghost, so therefore my SR goes up no matter what. Will my DR go up? Holy shnikes. Okay, so the person who was quote-unquote first didn't delete the penalty. Second is still deleting the penalty and didn't delete it in time, which put them in first with a 0.0 second. What? That's still showing a penalty, but then yet there it says 0.0 seconds. It's about to glitch, isn't it? Holy shnikes. Is it seriously about to screw... Well, I didn't actually even get the chance to say screw me over there because I won. Well, the final time once I get interrupted before saying something is about as good as the something could be. No penalties throughout the entire race for me when I was getting hit the entire time and I didn't deserve a penalty. And I still won the race, even though I got hit many a time before, and it was competitive throughout and literally came down to the wire. It's a little bit closer than I expected, but you know what, at least I made it dramatic. And, wait for it, folks, I got a positive SR rating! Holy shnikes! I did a last to first challenge on Tokyo Expressway Central Outer Loop, my best track in the game. On my alternate account, which is a B class level. And I made it through the entire race winning it. Drivers who deserved penalties got them. I don't know about those first two, if they deserved it or not, but the drivers I saw did, so I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt, believe it or not. And I won. Positive SR and all the things. I expected to finish here is with a negative SR, honestly. Once I was getting hit by mini cars, I expected, honestly, I was going to get disqualified because of nothing of my own accord. I could do nothing about it. Y'all have seen that happen in the past, so I'm not lying about that. I'm not over-exaggerating it. But this is now. And despite what I honestly figured, but what I kind of sort of had a shred of hope for, this is all in all, despite some drivers not getting penalties this would have, despite my SR still going down for getting hit, it worked out well in the end, so yeehaw!